Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Colin Ray makes his big league debut right after this. Colin Ray gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Rios is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting first, number 27.
Digging in now, Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2-0.
2-0 to count.
Now here's the pitch.
D-line. Ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Full count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
No strike.
1-0 home. Suzuki is off of first with 2 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Willy Adames, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start.
Ouch, that one hit him. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. First pitch of the at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Snap throw to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Suzuki is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Brian.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. So here's Trey Mancini. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Ray is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. Ray has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Jamison Taillon. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. This one's flared off to the right side. Rousseau is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Stepping up to the plate, Nico Horner flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box now, Edwin Rios. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. And Chicago's taken a 3-2 lead. Settling in now, Blake Perkins will begin things here against Jamison Taillon.
The center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Now the pitch.
Yep.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready with another 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another try at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Owen.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Standing in now, Owen Miller hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
This is foul right side. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Taillon.
Striding in, Colin Ray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Popped him up. Hosmer waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 3-2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labor through, it makes all the difference mentally.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Mancini carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-0 now. Two outs here with a runner at third. 2-1 after the foul ball there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich on the move. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
The 2-1 home. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 Chicago.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Yelich is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 17 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology.
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Willie Adames is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 11.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
At the plate, Michael Brasso. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Fouled away. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. He's running. Hit back up the middle. Clips it behind his back. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 50.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So here now is the pitcher. Jamison Taillon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one. Onto the pitcher, covering in time. It's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Ready for another shot now, Nico Horner. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hopped up. Barnhart is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Owen Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Through 4, we're all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Edwin Rios. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate now, Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your cleats, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 19th home run for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
1-1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-4 Chicago. Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He'll start this one at 269. 17 home runs and 37 RBIs. To third. And there's one down now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Popped up. Corner has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to Milwaukee.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's down. Ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Line drive to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Obi Milner will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 55.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson, skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, catcher,
Tucker Barnhart will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. One out and a runner on third. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Patrick Wisdom will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. High chopper towards first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Anthony Kay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
number 44, Anthony.
Rowdy Tellez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 10, Michael Brasso.
Ready once again, Michael Brasso. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way.
Too low.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Victor Caratini. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The third baseman.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Keenan Thompson is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 71, Keenan Thompson.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Brian Anderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The set and the 1-0.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Rios. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Now batting, Suzuki 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
1-1.
Fastball well outside. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Perkins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Digging in once again, Blake Perkins 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Here it comes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball
3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Blake Perkins has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 31.
Luke Voigt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45. Luke Voigt.
That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. For the current campaign, Voigt carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Fouled off. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The set and the 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
Count is full. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So digging in now, Willie Adames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Elvis Peguero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 59, Elvis Peguero.
Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. Peguero, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his first year at the big league level. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready now, Eric Hosmer trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
No strike.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a high chopper. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track. Gone! Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 6-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
0-1, here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 4. Ready for another chance? Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Brandon Hughes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 47, Brandon Hughes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Number 10. Michael Brasso.
Stepping up now, Michael Brasso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting,
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Estrada enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. He's set and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. Cubs lead it 6-5. Matt Bush enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ian Happ will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Chopped on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second base.
Stepping in, Nico Horner. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs.
The next Cub up, Edwin Rios. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 26 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Suzuki is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 5. Julian Merriweather is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 67, Julian Merriweather.
Standing in, Blake Perkins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The center fielder, Blake Perkins.
And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Into the box now, Owen Miller.
Owen Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Bryce Terang will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 0, Bryce Terang.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 1 home run and 17 RBIs. Ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Circle change there, called strike one. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Hit hard towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jamison Taillon earns his 5th winner of the year. Julian Merriweather closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.